Hey YouTube, I want to go over something real quick. It's got me disturbed a little bit upset. Upset at myself, upset at the whole Matrix, upset at some of the things people are doing out here on YouTube. Because, like I said, the Matrix is a mind game, man. And it's all got all these traps designed in it to keep you trapped up in certain areas and not see, not put the pieces of the puzzle together. That's what it's designed for. I see these guys out, there's a difference between a flat earth movement and the truth movement. Flat earth all alone don't mean shit. They don't care if you figure out the earth is flat. I'm telling you, they don't care. They didn't care when people, found out that they're being sprayed with poison. They didn't care when people found out that they're all slaves and they're being monetized. They don't care that you figure this stuff out as long as you don't put it all together, man. You got guys out here that's got these large subscriptions, $60, whatever, how many ever flat earth. All they got is, they don't talk about nothing but the flat earth. And they're just the shill that don't understand they're a shill. Because they're doing the Jesuits' work for them. They're keeping people stagnant from looking at anything else. It took me 2 flat earth videos to come to the conclusion the earth was flat. And I put it behind, okay, yeah. The earth is flat. Yup. Move on. What are you doing? If that's it, if you want a flat earth fan club and you're proving the earth is flat and that's all you do, that's good, man. But, hopefully you figured out it's bigger than that and, at least, make one video telling your large subscription members that are following you, and boosting your ego up with all your, all their comments and shit. At least tell them, hey, it's the picture is bigger than just flat earth, That's what I do. I do flat earth videos. Just be transparent, Because if that's all you think is the earth is flat and you found some great Willy Wonka golden ticket that's going to, just change the public's opinion and view on things, you're wrong. Until the people put it all together, just one little pieces of the puzzle, it just doesn't matter. And like I said, you're just doing the Jesuits' work for them. They don't care if you figure out these individual truths. Just don't put it together. Think about that, man, and what you're doing and what your goal is. Are you a truther? And people are going to come across the truth, and they're going to go through different stages of what they know, And that's all right, because no one, even I know, one of the, when you fall into these traps, no one can tell you. It's something you got to figure out on your own. Nobody else can tell you. You've got to be after the truth. You've got to be wanting to know what the heck is happening. If you're not thinking like that, man, then you're not a truther, man. You just figured something out that other people don't know, and you still haven't figured shit out yourself. And, if you're looking, you'll find it. But, you're going to have to go through the different mind game that they played and the different traps to come out of them, man. I've told you, I've fallen for these traps where I've stayed stagnant. Or, one of the worst things is when I first set out to figure out things out. You read a book, and most books out there are just some guy that gathered pieces from all, 100 different other books and compiled them into one book. So when you start looking at, the area, you're looking, okay, the source of this information, and, it starts leading you all down these, it's made to confuse you. And I'll tell you what, man, I told you guys I was dangerous at one time because I hit a real all-time low. I got to the point where I started looking at everybody else out here just like the Jesuits look at them. I was like, what's the point, man? I don't know what is what. And I was young. I was wanting to have nice things, And I'm like, And I'm over here in Detroit, so, I got around a bad crew of people, man. But, I mean, they were just totally so stupid, I just didn't want to be a part. I really tried to organize something, Hey, they wanted to do stupid stuff, risk themselves going to prison. Most of them spent their life in and out of prison anyway, doing stupid shit. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not going to risk myself, my life and, my freedom out here, for a couple $100, dude. If I'm going to risk my life and freedom out here, I want to not have to worry about money for, 3 or 4 years, right? None of them wanted to do that. They all wanted to do dumbass shit. But I became dangerous because I started looking at people. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start, they evidently don't give a fuck what's being done to them. I'm just going to do the same shit, man. Who cares? There ain't no law against being stupid, I guess. And I became very dangerous, man. Because when I hit my all-time low, man, as I was watching some political speech with some politicians speaking to this large crowd, and I didn't see human beings no more, man. I just saw mindless bodies that weren't even human no more to me, And that's when I really crashed and had to check myself, I was like, whoa. I was like, and so that's what the Matrix can do to you, dude. It can take you to different states of mind and reality, and and until you get it, you got to remember who the author of the quote, know the truth and the truth will set you free. That's all you need to know. But you don't want to go there because it's ingrained in your brain not to. And I want you to think about that. If the Matrix is a prison designed for nobody to make it out of, it wasn't designed for you to see the things that you're seeing that everybody else can't see, but you see it. Why is that? It was designed for you not to see it either. You see what 90% of the population on Earth don't see. Why is that? Think about this stuff, guys, and get off that, the Earth is flat. Move on. Have a great day.